Welcome back. We are doing some more High Shard Explained runs. I'm going to try to talk through, take my time, and explain what I am doing in this High Shard run instead of just letting my mind go straight through the actions. But this time we are on Awoken. We got Sentient, so let's go ahead and get started. See what is delivered to us. Alright, so we are exiled Meltian, we have Daedalus the Indiscriminate, Fell Wings of Safety, Seraph the Temperant. So we got pings, we got armor, we got sap. We do see glimmers, Purifying Cleanse, Restoring Retreat. That's an interesting mix of things. Some AoE and some burnout's good. We do see Awoken banner, and then a choice of either after that. Now, I'm going to visit the Forge first because the Horde could have Spike Infusion or Spike Artifacts. And I want to see if I get a Spike Champion. I do. I love Bristling. Explosive. Once again, I've mentioned this before. Explosive is rough. You kind of need, well, you need multiple things. You need the Bloating Fungus to double your regen. That's going to help you survive through Relentless. You need, what else do you need? You need some way to increase your health because some bosses and some waves are just going to deal 100 plus damage at high shards, and you're going to lose because this is the lowest health Sentient. So we take Spikes. Spikes is my favorite anyways. It just clear waves out really strongly. Ooh, this is an interesting one. So Lightstone Casing is really good, right? I could get a 0 cost holdover Giant Glimmer. I could get more upgrades into an Awoken's Rail Spike, more upgrades into a lot of things, or just more draw. We don't need an incant deck, so I think I'm just going to take the Lightstone Casing. It's not going to do anything for me now, but it is going to give me a lot of flexibility and power with my temple upgrades. Obviously, we take Spikes, we get free money. Gotta love that. Now I am going to play bottom. Because I can always reform Sentient. Let's go ahead and Glimmer, Train Steward. That's going to maximize the damage I deal. You are welcome to perish. Let's just heal you up. We're going to drop 2 more Train Stewards up top. Not that that matters too much. Yeah, this is fine. You're going to perish. Let's heal you up as much as possible. We get 90 into the boss, which is pretty good. Yeah, we take a little bit of spike damage. Yeah, this is a really nice reform turn. Okay, I got everything except for the unit I wanted. That's not ideal. Well then, we take another 5. I reformed all the Train Stewards and not the Sentient. That was bad luck. It's okay. We do have a bunch of regen. We could get a regen kicked off with Wildwood Sap. And from here, ooh. Because of all the sweepers, we have the burnout. I mean, I love both of these, but I'm going to take the Whiplash. Right? I'm going into an Awoken banner. I could get a sweeper. I could get Animus of Will. All of those are great to pump up a lot of damage with. There's a large stone and some more health. Yeah, Animus of Will is easy. We're going to give you health. We're going to give you a large stone. And then I'm going to start visiting Merchant of Magics after this. And once we do, we can start getting the holdover on some, upgrades for you. Anyways, we're going to chump like this. And we're going to play Sentient bottom to take care of these guys giving me junk. Don't want those in my deck, please. Alright, we're going to still chump our way through. We're going to keep you healthy on the bottom for spike damage. We are going to miss some good stuff. That's fine. Alright, we take you as burnout protection. We get all the regen on bottom. Alrighty. We can reform again. We drop you once again. That's 10, 28 out of 30. So if we glimmer here, we get to kill both of them. And let's just throw another regen into the U, and we take half of the damage off the boss, which is great. It's going to make this fight a lot easier. We could just heal you up some. I'm pretty sure this is going to get it. Yeah. You know what? We have 5 burnout, so we might as well just do that as well. Make it even easier. Okay, we got a giant glimmer. We don't need more glimmers. We don't need this because glimmers basically this, except AoE, and then stings are just meh. We're not in Incantec. We don't need stings. I could do a Draft Infusion, get 4 attacks. You know, that's pretty juicy. Let's go Draft Infusion. We want this Merchant of Magic. -1s. Plus 30 magic power. That's great for a glimmer, so we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to -1 that glimmer. We're going to re-roll. Remove consume, no. Okay, but I'm going to hold off on infusions. And there's going to be a reason. So I'm going to... If I get like a tiny stone or some way to shrink the size of this animus, then an Awoken Hollow could be a good infusion. We also have the copy 5 cards, which in this case, I'm just going to copy 5 glimmers. That's exactly why I made them that 0 cost plus the damage. Alright, see now we can just skip this. Yeah. We are going to infuse these 2 together. We're going to intrinsic our Whiplash. And we're going to put a -1 into that, and we're going to hope for the holdover at some point. At this point, I can just start pumping up glimmers some more with other spells. And since I have 290 gold, I am confident in removing a couple restores. Or at least 1. That gives me 200 gold. Actually, I don't need gold for like 2 more rounds. So I can remove 2 of them. Of these restores, that's going to let me get through my stuff quicker. Notice I did not remove the descend card just in case I get a drop cage. Alright. Let's just glimmer the floor out, drop you, we glimmer this floor out, and we go up to burnout 3. Very nice. Let's just keep glimmers going. Just keep those going. We can drop you, the reforms. That happens. Very annoying. We're going to take out that floor. And you are 3 pips, so I can drop Train Stewards on both of these floors and not be worried about it. 1 health. Wow. Anyways, here's the big glimmer. Here's our reform and the burnout. We want to get rid of these Train Stewards from the deck. We want to redraw our burnouts as much as possible. We almost take out that floor, that's fine. We glimmer, we reform. Spike Sentient. We're just going to get 2 more cards out of our pool. And we get Another big Glimmer, and we're doing 120 around, so 2 burnout is enough to get the kill, which is hilarious. Okay. Hallowed Halls? Yes, please. Oh man, there's a Wickless Tycoon. No, that's fine. We're going to take another draw. Now we want to hold over that Hallowed Halls if we can. Let's go once again. We're going to get rid of that. A Divine Horde. Ooh, Combustible Wax. Yes. And we're just going to go ahead and dupe the Hollow... Well, where's my next dupe? So I'm going to go Merchant of Magic next round. And I wouldn't dupe again until probably... I don't know. So we're going to actually dupe our Animus of Will and get 2 of those on the same floor. We're going to keep getting rid of Restores. They're not needed. We still have 1, 2, 3 temples, so we want those Train Stewards in the deck. So we're going to be going double Animus on a Hallowed Halls floor. Is going to be the full plan. Until we get them both, one can go behind the Sentient, and one will go top floor. The one top floor is who I'm going to keep pumping up. This one's just going to be down there, can eventually burn out. That's fine. Alright, we heal you, or we don't heal you, we just give you all of that. Glimmer once, that's a-okay. Alright. Let's make sure to get you regen. We can Glimmer twice, and we're going to take a burnout, but we're going to pump up the stats upstairs. Alright, yeah, we Hallowed Halls up top, we get both of them. And we just Glimmer out that guy. I could have Glimmered bottom, get your health up a bit more. There we go, we did that, now they're both there. We're ready to take out the backliner so we don't get as much junk. We're going to give the back one 15 burnout, because it's all of our damage is in the back. Glimmer, Glimmer, give you a little health, a little bit more health. Yeah. Nice and easy. Double Animus floor is going to win. I mean, Ensnare is amazing. Awoken's Rail Spike, though, is going to draw us through all those burnouts, all of our Hallowed Halls faster, so we definitely want that. I'm going to take Memories of the Melted, right? So we could get Targeted Reform, but Memories of the Melted, if we find 2 Remove Consumes, one for Rail Spike, one for that, we could do some really silly things. Subsuming Blade's fine, but we have so much damage, I don't need it. Alright. Let's see what we got on the left. We got 1 Remove Consume. We don't need the dupes yet. Got a Horde there. We get a plus 30 magic power and a Purge -1. Okay, let's see what we have here. Faulty Loader, why not? Sure, I don't get the spikes round 1, but we do get a lot of damage from our first round of multi-strike. Let's go ahead and make one of these even larger. Remove Consume on a Rail Spike. We do see another temple here, so let's go ahead, just put a plus 30 into a Glimmer. We can purge out the last Restore. 2 Train Stewards are going to go great together. And a -1, eh? Let's put that on the Wildwood Sap. We can put a plus 10 into another Glimmer. We're going to re-roll a double stack. Plus 7 burnout. No, that's okay. We're gonna -1 the Hallowed Halls. Just in case. It could get a minus. So Hallowed Halls is going to be, if I see Spell Chain here, that goes into Hallowed Halls. If I see a -2, it goes into the Rail Spike. That's quite simply what I'm going to do. If it's another +30, that of course goes into another Glimmer. Alright, we get the heals going. And we get this guy nice and beefed up. This is fine. We just blast away that floor. We're gonna let you burn out to it eventually. We draw 2. We're gonna save the memories of the melted because we can. Train Steward goes bottom. This is gonna be my giant glimmer floor. This is gonna be my weaker glimmer floor. Alright, you get the bigger glimmer, you get the smaller glimmer, and you get a Hallowed Halls followed by more burnout. Alright, we can reform. We're gonna put you in front. You burn out, so we're gonna give you the additional attack here, so we waste as much stealth as possible. We take out that guy, and we just continue onwards. Okay. We reform once, we see the Sentient, perfect. I'm going to draw 1 card. Glimmer, give you more burnout. Yeah. So we might as well just drop you down and we just glimmer, 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 and we get an easy kill. So we just absolutely ate through all of the stealth and then just reforming got us there. Don't need more heals, don't need a spreading spores. You could do a lot of fun things with the spreading spores, but I have my major upgrades already accounted for, and Pyre Shards is just bad. Here, I don't really have anything for a Votivary combo. I don't need the Crushing Demise. I think I'm doing enough damage as is. And Engulfed in Smoke. Now, I got the Reforms as my strategy. Actually, I could take the Crushing. Let's take the Crushing Demise. That could be a mini-boss. I think I'm going to scale hard enough anyways, but more answers to mini-boss is more better. Alright, we don't need, once again, we don't need Merchant of Steels anymore, so we take the health. We're going to see what's available to us. Spell Chain. Alright, we already know where that's going. Liquor's Flicker is quite nice. That would be 320 with a reroll, which could... that gives me 225. I don't know if that's going to be quite actually what I do then. Minor Refraction, sure. Now I can put both of them up top right away. Alright, so we Spell Chain the Hallowed Halls. We go ahead and put 2 Train Stewards together. We are going to get rid of the weak Glimmer. I'm actually going to re-roll. If I see first Hell Pack, that's what I'm really aiming for. Flicker's Liquor is good, but it doesn't trigger off of Hallowed Halls. I mean, Rooted on top floor is really nice. That's what we take. Vapor Funnel's consideration, though not the strongest. Same with Channel Heart. We just don't have any stings. But Rooted is going to help a lot for taking out any extra strong enemies. Alright, so we play top. We just start working on what's going through there. Alrighty. Let's just weakest glimmer, second weakest glimmer, strongest glimmer. We want to hold that just in case. We purge out that. You never know when I can memories into a rail spike. Anyways, Hollowed Hall is good. Hollowed Hall is still good. And we just get some more burnout, right? Hollowed Hall is plus 20 attack. So I like it. Alrighty, I'm gonna drop a Train Steward. We're gonna lower you. We want to heal my dude up. That's fine. We want to weaken this floor. That's a lot of health coming up, and I don't have the most damage quite yet. I mean, I do get 2 rounds to kill them, so that helps. Alright, you get the biggest glimmer. You get a crushing demise, and then this floor just gets the, you know, the double here. I don't care if one of them burns out because I just reform it. Once again, we are going to double Hollowed Halls for 3 Ember. That's the correct call. And just apply more burnout to a unit. Ah, that's actually kind of annoying. Let's just heal you up. There we go. This is exactly what I want to see. We're going to Primitive Mold. We go ahead and drop this guy down. Alright. We are going to draw a lot of cards. So we're going to Glimmer twice bottom. Crushing Demise. Then we get all the Ember and we draw 12. Okay. We need to reform both of the units here out of the deck, because then we can, yeah, Hollowed Halls. And not Hollowed Halls again. I don't know, we drop both of these down. We just blast you with as much things as possible. Let's maximize our burnout everywhere. And see if this is enough to get through. Not quite. Ooh. That is not ideal. So we only do 1,000 damage. So we're actually going to try something different. We're going to play bottom floor. So we play you bottom. We do the big glimmer. We can just play those 2 middle. Get them out of here. But we're just going to play both of these on the bottom. Otherwise, we're basically repeating the same thing. And what this is going to let me do is going to let me elevator them from the bottom floor to the top floor later on. Which could allow for a much stronger finish. Alright. We do the double Hollowed Halls. Doesn't quite kill that floor, that's okay. We do the big glimmer here, because that's going to kill them. We do the weaker glimmer there, and we can drop down the Train Steward, so we have 3 things on the bottom, or on the mid floor. Yeah. Alright. We are clearing. So let's just do the heal, and we're going to triple glimmer here to do as much damage into the boss. And we crush the top statue, so it's not in the way later on. And we get all of our attacks up. We just... Well, I should have probably done this in other order. It doesn't really matter. We get a lot of attack on both of them. I mean, plus 10 attack, so that's 40 more damage each. Glimmer, Glimmer. So now we do 700 into the boss. Memories of the Melted, Glimmer, Glimmer, Primitive Mold. We're going to drop you down and then draw a bunch. Alright, we Wicklash, Glimmer, Glimmer, Extend. We get you out. We can't do any more extensions. That's fine. Actually, we can do that and then reform you once more time. And so by elevatoring these guys, right now I'm definitely getting the kills. And I don't want to... I could do... You know what? I have 2 of these. It doesn't matter. Even with the floor train stewards, I'm still getting it. There we go. More Hollowed Halls. Good. Another plus draw is also good. We are going to go to this Merchant of Magic. Because, right, if I find another Remove Consume, which I don't. So we're going to put a -1 into Rail Spike. Consume. We're going to get rid of this Restoring Retreat. Don't need a Permafrost. Double stack. No thank you. Alright, so we're not going to go infinite because our last dupe, right? Let's just look real quick. Our last dupe is on the right. So I would need Hell Pact, which I don't see. Let's take Mark of Exile though. To infinite, I would need the first Hell Pact next round. And then a Spell Chain into the Rail Spike. So we are going to put a -1 into this Hollowed Hall, so they're both cheap. Let's go ahead and consume... We want Hollowed Halls the most, so we consume that Purifying Cleanse. We go full spikes, that's easy. And we got double purge there, so we can just get rid of both Train Stewards for free next round. I think I have enough scaling here, I'm not going to matter. I'm going to do this identical to before. Okay. Let's see, that is 70 some damage. Not the most. So we drop that one up top. I'm going to get rid of all of this. We're going to draw 2. That would have been enough. That's okay. Let's see how we do for damage. Well, doesn't matter. We can blast one of them. We reform. Welcome back. We can glimmer once, now it's dead. We can glimmer here, take out that guy. Cool. Rooted is helping a lot. Here we go. Finally got all my reforms. So let's go ahead and reform top. Reform top. We can glimmer here. We glimmer once up there. Very cool. All right. We got 140, so we can go glimmer, 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 then crush, and then reform. We're actually going to reform bottom. You're stuck up there for a couple of rounds, which is great. Let's increase the damage to the back, glimmer something out. Yeah, that's not bad to get rid of. So once again, we're just going to look to elevator some damage as much as possible because that dude is very healthy. Kind of scary for me. Alright, Hollowed Halls is good. We're going to increase the attack in the back. We can draw 1 card. Ooh, boy, a Train Steward. Let's get you out of the deck. Let's Glimmer, 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 Glimmer. We get 200 damage in. Very cool. This guy is just absolutely going to destroy me, though. Get some Ember. Let's reform that out of the pool. Awesome. Hallowed Halls. We see the X, which means we can just do that. We're fine. Screw this. I'm a liar. We're going to completely just do this as much times as possible. Which then... Oh, no! So this is the lesson, right? You see that X, you don't mess with living armor. Things that reformed in a wrong order, and then I lost. Okay. Well, that was silly of me. We're gonna do this again. This is fine. We draw 2. This is whatever. We do this before we crush. We reform. We'll do the small glimmer here, the large glimmer here, then give you some more health regen. Man, that was a funny mess up by me. Alright. Get rid of a glimmer. We do the double reform and some more damage. Alright, this is before. Same as before. Glimmer, 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 crush, reform. And drop the Train Steward. We're going to get all this going. We want to get rid of that. We're going to draw 2. I think this one's gotten a little bit worse, unfortunately. It is what it is sometimes, though. Okay. Well, we get our reform. We Hallowed Halls. We Hallowed Halls again. We do another 100 into the boss. Now, this is a scary amount of damage I have to get through. Yeah, this one did not turn out as well at all. But we do get the kill. Without me messing up like I did last time. Okay. So, point of order, yeah. Sometimes, especially high shards don't mess with living armor. You see that X, just let it through. Don't try to be fancy. We don't need anything from those. We don't need anything from these. So we're just going to skip like crazy. We want artifacts. We want health. We want purges. There's a remove consume, which is pretty good. There's a spell chain. And here's the Merchant of Trinkets. We take that resin block. That's just super easy. We take the Hell's Banner. We re-roll. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. We can remove consume this memories. We're going to -1 that Hallowed Halls. We re-roll. Awesome. This is perfect. We permafrost the memories. We -1 the Rail Spike. We spell chain the memories of the melted. Now we have a super Rail Spike turn, which is great. We pierce that glimmer. Very cool. We say goodbye to 2 Train Stewards. Get out of my deck. You're messing up my reform pool. And we have a very solid deck. Can't buy anything else. Oh, sorry, we can get plus 10 magic power. Another good Glimmer. And we fight Seraph. Alright. We can... Oh, play you mid, play you bottom. Get the attack and the Glimmer, and we just clear out the floor. Alright, we start getting rid of stuff. We keep dropping all these guys. Glimmer, Glimmer, heal, draw 3. Glimmer again. Yeah. Me and you are basically going to be taken care of down there. Let's get this heal. Let's do a Glimmer here, let's Glimmer here. That just guarantees the kill. We have 3 Embers, so 1, 2, 3, so we Crushing Demise. And then we Hallowed Hall 3 times. Ooh, I forgot we got the Hell's Banner. I could have done a Primitive Mold and Hallowed Halls again. Alright. Well, this is simple. We... Crushing Demise. And we just reform you here, because we can. That's going to help us get rid of some damage shield. Alright. Glimmer, Glimmer. We got 7 Ember. Get rid of one of these, we draw 8. Very cool. We drop our dude down. We Glimmer, we Glimmer, we Glimmer. We get the attack, and then we just kind of Hallowed Hall some more. And now we have the Memories of the Melted for whenever we need it. So if we redraw like this, we can just get rid of everything. We get 16. We're going to get rid of both of those. Let's go ahead and just triple Glimmer upstairs. Very cool. Glimmer, Glimmer. We're going to Hallowed Halls 3 times. We're going to get rid of my hand. That means we're going to cast both of those, and we're just going to get all of this out. Glimmer, Glimmer, Glimmer. Pump up the attack in the back. We do 1100 into the boss. Alright. Glimmer once. Glimmer twice. Do we mess with the X? Yes. Because I have not learned my lesson from last round. I don't care if I'm giving you a bunch of armor. I'm getting so much attack from this. 15 attack on each of them each time. Right. So what is that? That's 60 attack on each of those. 120 plus 15 on you. Yeah, that's 135 damage increase. So that's more than armor you gain. Blank pages is hilarious. So we're going to do it even though it messes up with my reform pool. We don't have to play stuff, right? And maybe we get floor space. Alright. We are going to just play top. And we're going to Glimmer away this floor because I can. Soul Guard. Alright, Soul Guard, you're going here. You get a friend behind you. We're going to draw 5. We're going to do it this floor anyways. Get a wild with sap. We're going to double Glimmer and then Crush. And then Hallowed Hall's top. Wildington, interesting. Alright, we can glimmer this floor. We're just going to get rid of everything. This is the floor, though, that we're reforming as much. Awesome. Let's go ahead and crush this floor. Oh, that was the perfect hit. Okay. Let's reform. And then we just start our Glimmer Train here. Rally Queen is junk. We're just going to let that slide back into the deck. We're going to get rid of that one card. Okay. Primordium, eat the floor. Very cool. We're going to make Soul Guard nice and beefy. We're going to do one of these. We're going to reform, reform, reform. Wildington, go ahead and drop down. Sure, we give the floor a bunch of armor, but I'd rather get all this attack. And then end my turn. Very cool. Spine Chief, take your place. Glimmer, Glimmer, this. Let's get our Ember, then reform. Another 3-dropper that I can't place. That's unfortunate. Anyways, let's draw a hand. Glimmer, Glimmer, reform. Soul Guard doing quite a bit of damage here. 7 by 25. That's pretty nice. Anyways, we're going to just, you know, destroy this floor myself for all the reform action. Very cool. Now we just kind of let this floor go. Aggressive, you've been great. I love it. There we go. This is who I want out. We crush here, so we can drop Penumbra. We Glimmer, Glimmer, reform, because we want that out of the pool. And we might as well get a heal and some damage. Get that out of that hand. Now is where things get interesting, because if I can land the reform on that guy with the Hallowed Halls, I am in the good. Alright, we get you out of the deck. We Glimmer, Glimmer. You are still going to perish. That's unfortunate. No, we're just going to draw 60. Okay. Hallowed Halls, come on, big money. Not quite, that's okay. We finally lose that guy, that's a little bit of a shame. We're just going to drop you down here. Might as well get that attack in. Glimmer, Glimmer. Let's just chump. We do 366 with our Soul Guard. I love it. Alright. Let's just, Hallowed Halls. I'm going to see if I can't get them. Nope. We're going to Hallowed Halls again. What a shame. I mean, we get the kill. It doesn't really matter. Queen, protect my Soul Guard. Glimmer, Glimmer. Gain some attack. crush. Nice line kill. Alright. Thank you, Hef, for the blank pages. It was fun. I did get it. Oh, I did get that. The Architect Penumbra, but I never got it with my Hollowed Halls, unfortunately. No living the dream there. Alright, run summary. So yeah, that was a fun one. Gruesome Animus of Wills, right? Multi-strikers reform really well. Spike Sentient, I mean, that's my favorite just because it just absolutely demolishes early waves. It saves you a lot of pyro health. It allows you to take more trials, get more early power. Late game, it still kills backliners, which is really strong. So I usually take Spike Sentient. We did some fun Memories of the Melted Awoken Rail Spike shenanigans with all of our Hallowed Halls. Of course, we had that 5x2 on the Glimmers, right? And as I said in the beginning, this Lightstone casing didn't provide me early power, but look at all the late game power it gave me. It gave me a crap ton of Ember, which probably not needed, but it did. It gave me the Awoken Rail Spike with a +1 draw, remove, consume. It gave me all of these Glimmers. Look at these 5 Glimmers. We got 2 that deal 42 damage, 1 that deals 42 with Pierce, 1 that does 62, and we still had that last one. And a super strong Hallowed Halls as well. So that Lightstone casing definitely gave us more power, which is amazing. Otherwise, I mean, was just, reform Animus of Wills. This resin block made it even stronger. Mark of an Exile blank pages, that's pretty fun. Mark of an Exile doesn't stack each time you summon, unfortunately. It's like one of the few temporary stat increases, the Mark of a Champion, Mark of an Exile, where you get the plus 50% max health, but it's not permanent health gain, so it doesn't stick on the unit. It's kind of odd. That is coded a bit different, but also probably a good reason it's not, because it can get absolutely nutty with Melting Remnant otherwise. But yeah, that was the end of the run. Hopefully that was enough of an explanation for you that watched. So thank you for watching and have fun.